Sometimes star players get overhyped and end up having mediocre seasons. Players like Jimmy Graham, Percy Harvin, and Eddie Lacy. Today we're going to talk about a few different Seahawk players who may have a decline in production this upcoming season. Now, I'm not saying these players will be terrible, but I'm saying we may see a decline in their production this upcoming season. Now let's get to the list. David Moore. David Moore had a great season last year, with 26 receptions for 445 yards and 5 touchdowns. But 2/3 of the way through the season, he kind of fizzled out and wasn't there anymore when needed. With the additions of Metcalf, Jennings, and Ursula in this last year's draft, it'll be really hard for Moore to get a lot of field time, which will make it a little bit more difficult to improve his game. I may be wrong, and I hope I am, but for now this is where I have him. Number 4, kicker Jason Myers. Myers played his first few seasons in Jacksonville, where he would struggle. He would spend a few years with Seattle after training camps, but was not outstanding. In 2018, he would battle for Seattle's starting kicking position with Sebastian Janikowski, and as we all know, Seabass won out and Myers went to New York. He would end up breaking New York's franchise record for most field goals made in the game, and was elected to the AFC Pro Bowl roster. Seattle brought him back on a 3-year deal this past offseason, but he only had one good season, and it's very hard to tell how well a kicker will do. With the new rules that the NFL has instated, I would not be surprised if we see a slight decline in his production this upcoming season. Number 4, Ed Dickson. Seattle signed Dickson to a 3-year deal in the 2018 offseason. He would spend a significant amount of time on the non-football injury reserve. He was activated in October, where he saw his first action. Dickson appeared in 10 games during the 2018 season and started 1. He recorded 12 receptions for 143 yards and 3 touchdowns. The problem that I have here with him is that he's in his age 32 season. When players hit their 30s, you start to see a decline. It is not uncommon to see a player in their 30+ years to see a decline in production. Now there's players like Tony Gonzalez and Rob Gronkowski, but I don't think he is as good. Seattle is also very deep at that position, with tight ends Will Dissly, Nick Vannett, and Jacob Hollister. Seattle is known for sticking with the younger / less expensive player. Number 2, Mike Iupati. Seattle has had a lot of trouble with their O-line since the start of the 2015 season, with players coming and going, but they seem to have got something going last year. But they lost guard J.R. Sweezy in free agency to Arizona. Iupati, in his prime, was very good in the run game with San Francisco. He would go on to Arizona, but would struggle to stay healthy, and only played 39 games over the 4 seasons he spent with them. He only played 1 game in 2017. The big concern is he can't stay healthy. DJ Fluker had health problems last year, and remember Luke Joeckel in the 2017 season with Seattle, played a few games, was injured, had to have surgery, and missed a lot of playing time. But he wasn't as good as Iupati. Seattle doesn't need any more injury-prone players on that questionable offensive line, so his chances of staying healthy next season are kind of slim. And number 1, Ziggy Ansah. Ansah struggled to stay healthy in Detroit, and only had 2 multiple sack seasons there. Seattle gave him a 1-year deal to replace the traded Frank Clark. Ansah is expected back by week 1, if he can stay healthy and on schedule. I remember a situation similar to this when Seattle signed Dion Jordan. Yeah, remember how that ended? What other veteran players do you think that we will see a decline in production this upcoming season? Leave your thoughts below. If you enjoyed this movie, be sure to give it a like, because it will make me very happy, and you should. Remember, if you have any movie ideas for future movies that you would like me to talk about, please leave them below as well. And finally, subscribe to get more awesome movies done by me. And hit the notification bell below to get notified. Thanks.